press release, when you type it up and you figure out ways as to how you can make your headlines, your subheadings, and your quotes much more engaging and easily accessible for both the human and the AI to accumulate, it is really important that communications professionals follow this in structures and patterns. So the secret formula to develop a very powerful headline, subheading, and quote for it to be accessible by the AI search engine or other digital platforms is by summarizing it into 3 parts: entity, action, and outcome. The entity, action, and outcome is the formula for how you could create your own powerful headlines. And in addition, you can also create your subheadings, which is below the headline, where you really need to put a heavy emphasis on the 5 W's and the 1 H all together in one sentence. So in addition to the headlines and the subheadings, where again you need to have the 5 W's, the who, what, where, why, and how, all summed up in one sentence, you will also have the opportunity to look at quotes. So when you create your quotes, you want to ensure that it is uniquely insightful and it has a concrete fact. Also, when you're developing your headlines and subtitles and quotes, you also want to make sure that they have a front load core claim, where you want to ensure that your nouns are closely to the verbs for clarification, and it helps both humans and AI parsing. And finally, the preference, where you want to ensure that every vocabulary and as well as numbers are pretty much in plain terms. So now, when developing your primary headlines, subtitles, and quotes in press releases, there's also areas where you want to avoid. So you want to ensure that to avoid any kind of puffery, such as words such as game-changing, groundbreaking, etc., ambiguous pronouns with unclear reference, splitting the claim and qualifier together, vague timing, like for instance, today, next week, or soon. So it's highly recommendable that you use exact dates and overlong sentences. So you really want to aim for up to 22 to 26 words within a sentence. You don't want to overwhelm or overpower the individual when they're reading your release.